I recently had the pleasure of fishing with a new friend, Francis, in Tampa Bay, Florida. Now, in the modern era, this is the first time I've been able to do a trout fishing trip in Florida. And wow, did I have fun. And we caught trout despite the bananas. You know, coming from Louisiana, the first thing you notice is the water. Florida's water is amazing. Actually, I guess what you notice is the bottom because you can hardly even see the water. And it's amazing how many creatures you see down there. Now, I know that in the Mississippi River estuary, we have a lot of creatures too, but because of our turbid water, you just can't see them. So I really enjoyed drifting these seagrass flats and looking at all the creatures and catching speckled trout off those flats. Okay, hooked something this time. Yeah, we'll see what it is. Ooh, this is a nice trout. This is maybe a keeper trout here. I'll swing him in. Yeah, that's a keeper there.
Boy, that's a keeper.
Oh.
Was your camera on at the time?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Kind of scampered around this one a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a bunch, you mean like a 4-inch fish? There's a bunch of 4-inch fish around that love that. There was a lot of bait fish on the flats, including these like 4-inch long fish, which I think they may have been menhaden, but they were pretty active and they would chase a swim bait. There's one, there's one. That's also a keeper trout there.
Oh, there you got a nice one.
Yep. It was at least a 15. Oh, he might make it. I think he'll make it.
Oh, he'll make it.
Yeah, he's pretty nice.
Oh, yes, sir. You don't want to lose. Yeah, and that's a top part of it.
This is a twitch bait, so it's a subsurface, but it's near the surface. But you could see these deep spots in the flats by the sand on the bottom. So they were a white patch amongst the darker seagrass bed. And that's what the trout like. They seem to center themselves around those potholes. Oh, there's a fish. Well, he's small. He's not gonna make it, but pretty fish. He's close. He's about a 14, huh?
14, probably, yep.
I'm just gonna check. That's probably not gonna make it. Yeah, he's like 14 and a half.
14 and a half, oh man.
Yeah, I wonder if we should... There's a fish.
Hey.
Yeah, look at that. Trout in the hole. When you get to the holes, then the trout are there.
You gonna make it?
He's a little one.
He's a little one.
He's not even Louisiana legal.
That's a Louisiana illegal, you say?
No, it's not even a Louisiana legal. That's really little.
There too, huh?
12.
Oh, 12.
12, and you keep 25.
Oh my, that would be awesome.
In some ways, fishing here in Florida in this clear water is easier than fishing in Louisiana because, for one thing, you can see the bait, you can see the structure, you can see how your lure is acting. But on the other hand, it's harder because the fish can easily see you. They can see my shadow on the bottom, and they can also be seen by the predators. Now there's a shark right there. Yeah, that's a shark right there. That's a little hammerhead shark.
Not probably. The moths, they use braided line. The guy you talked to?
Yeah, to catch those.
They're braided line guys.
Yeah, he's not interested in my bait anyway.
How's that?
Well, he's kind of looking at it. He took, yeah, I don't think I actually want to catch him anyway. He came over and looked at it.
He did?
Yeah. He took a little, like he took a little bite out of it. So they weren't stacked up like we see in Louisiana, and it might have just been the day or the spot, but it just felt like they had to watch out for themselves more than our trout do in Louisiana, and they just weren't going to school up the same way. Oh, there's a fish. See if I can get this one in. Yep. See if it. Yeah.
I would say so.
It's a small one though.
Oh,
But
yeah.
still, it's good habitat, apparently. I was really impressed with how well Fran's boat worked for him. It was about a 15-foot aluminum jet boat, so it didn't disturb the seagrass. It was a shallow draft boat, and he could sit in that chair, operate everything, and never have to get up. There we go. Finally. They've been taking it, they've been hitting it, but not really. Oh, this is not even a trout. What is that?
That's a snakefish, we call it.
Maybe that's what was hitting it.
My friend, that doctor, he'd like to have it.
Okay. Oh! Go! Okay, duck, where'd you go?
He's underneath there.
Oh man, this thing is like a snake. Oh, where'd he go? I'll give it to him if he wants it. Where'd you go? He's looking for it. Got it.
Watch it. Here, take that thing. Well, there it is. The whole thing down.
Every cast. I think they're small though. I always like to know from the locals what are hot baits, and so not having fished in Florida really much before, I went to the local bait shop and I asked what kind of artificial lures work well, and they recommended this Gold Flake DOA brand swim bait, which I used mostly, and I caught most of the fish on it, but they were very soft, and they would get bitten off quite often.
Wow, that looks like a willy
Not
dilly.
too bad. Nope. He's going to be a 14.
That's a 14er.
Yeah, it's a 14er. This one, is this going to keep? This might be big enough. It's close. Nope, that's a 14. 14 and a half.
How much?
I'm guessing 14 and a half. So thanks again, Fran, for the Florida fishing experience. Look forward to doing it again. And I wish all of you out there success on the water.